Hi everybody, my name is Crucify. Welcome back to Let's Play Spongebob the movie. Now, I was actually going to Let's Play this yesterday after I watched the second movie, but I got distracted by friends and, you know, stuff. So we're gonna just continue off back as playing at Plankton and the Chum Bucket. Well, let me tell you about the movie. It wasn't bad, although it wasn't the movie I was hoping for after waiting 10 years for it. Yeah, it's not a bad movie. I highly recommend you take your kids to see it. The only thing that's funny is that I was like the only teenager in there watching it. Parents were probably giving me weird thoughts, like, why the fuck is this 20-year-old man? I'm 18, by the way. Why the hell is this 20-year... I look like I'm in 20s, okay? Why is this guy in his 20s watching a movie for kids? You have to remember, I've been waiting 10 years for this.
I never have any customers. But don't cry for me. I use the rejection constructively to feed the evil, you understand?
Yeah. One question I have is
I never have any customers. But don't cry for me. I use the rejection constructively to feed the evil, you understand?
Yeah,
I never have any customers.
Oh, sorry.
But don't cry for
clicked
me.
on it again.
I use the rejection constructively to feed the evil, you understand? That's the menu. I program the robotic Spongebob to keep it orderly and rearrange it when the specials change. Karen may have helped me slightly.
Yeah, Karen helps you with everything, Plankton. Can't do shit without Karen.
Where am I going? It would take me forever to walk anywhere. I need my jetpack.
Okay, so we have to figure... Our goal here is to figure out where we're going and where we need to go, and...
That seems perfectly normal. It's a symbol of the oppression of the working class. Also, it's a wrench.
The only thing I don't like is Karen...
Down here!
What do you want?
Okay, yeah. I don't know. Is it really Karen's voice, or is it someone who sounds extremely close? I don't know. I can't tell anymore.
I need to find a way to steal Mr. Krabs' secret Krabby Patty recipe. I've tried everything I can think of.
In other words, not much.
You aren't helping.
Have you checked all the evil plans in your filing cabinet?
Yes, every last one, from A to Y. There is nothing left.
What about Z?
Z?
Z, the letter after Y?
Oops!
Oh,
I'm spiritually bankrupt. I have no soul. How can I find my place in this cruel, cruel world?
boy. You're complaining to me about having no soul? I'm a computer. Have a little tact.
Oh, sorry, my dear. That is all for now, wife. Return to your spousal duties at once.
By spousal duties, do you mean overlooking your many faults and watching you blunder your way through another doomed attempt to take over the world?
I have one word for you. Magnet.
You couldn't lift it.
One thing I noticed with the new movie is that it featured pretty much all the characters. At the beginning, okay, spoiler alert, do not listen, because remember, this whole Let's Play was intended as a tribute to the second movie, so, do not listen unless you don't care, or you've already seen the movie. Anyone who wants to see the movie and not be spoiled about what's gonna happen, do not watch this. Skip to another part, or don't watch this at all, okay? Just go watch the movie. It's like, it's 10 to 14 bucks to pay when you went for a lift ticket. Yes, I know it's expensive to get a movie ticket nowadays, but still, it's worth, I still say it's worth watching in theaters, and I'm gonna get it on Blu-ray, so, yeah. Anyway, one thing I noticed is that lots of the characters were, well, actually, no, that's not true. I was gonna say lots of the characters were from the first movie are helping them in the second movie, but that's not true at all, because in the first movie it was just SpongeBob and Patrick. I mean, now it's SpongeBob and Plankton, and Patrick's actually against them. And to be honest, when they did that post-apocalypse, when they did the apocalypse thing, I felt like SpongeBob was gonna go Fallout 3 VATS any minute. So, yeah. That's pretty much all I want to spoil from the movie. I loved it.
You think that mop looks too big for me to carry? Shows what you know.
Alright, let's look at our plan C.
Now let's see, plan C. Yeah, steel crown, frame crabs. I like it, I like it. It's got panache. So let's do this step by step. Step 1, get to Neptune's castle and steal his crown. Child's play.
So now we have to go to
Robot SpongeBob, move! I order you! He isn't answering my commands. He must be broken. Luckily, as his creator, I know his innermost workings. Fixing him should be a snap. I can't get to it. That blasted SpongeBob robot might squash me. I'll need to get him.
Just go under him. You're sure enough. Oh, whatever. I shouldn't guess. Alright, this is how you fix things in my life.
A wrench can be quite a precision tool, as long as you know exactly where to throw it. Robot, do my bidding! He still isn't listening to me. I can't vocally override his programming. I'll have to find another way to get him to move.
I know how to. Remember this game gives you hints too. Remember how he said that the robot SpongeBob's job was to organize the menu? Well, why don't we mess it up with the mop?
Let's test the robotic SpongeBob and see if he performs
oh God!
his duty.
Somebody's a fan of Doge. Yes, I know it's Doge, but I pronounce it like much burger, such fries.
Sheesh, what a stupid robot.
Anyway, so now that we know where we're going, and we can go get the jetpack and fly to King Neptune's castle.
Ah, my glorious jetpack! It's my jetpack. It allows me to fly far above the heads of those who will one day be my vassals.
Oh yeah, what I just realized. Look at it, how high his antennas are. His antennas are as higher than the jetpack's blades. There's gonna be some chopped up plankton antenna all over the place. So is he a plank? Oh God, that was like one of the smartest jokes in the story. Okay, he's not just plankton. He's not just a plankton. Mr. Krabs is like, he's not just a plankton. He's my enemy. So what? Is he a plankton or an enemy? And yeah. Whatever. Okay, no more spoiling the movie. Sorry.
Whoa! This jetpack doesn't handle too well. I must not have tightened the phalanges sufficiently. Let's hope I don't get into an accident.
This is like one of the few mini games you get to play in this game. Well, pretty much the only mini game you get to play in this game. You hold, click, play. So it's basically Flappy Birds before Flappy Birds. No, I don't want to mention anything about Flappy Birds. Fuck you. That noise when you're plummeting down. It's like a lot of mini games where you have to hold to go up and then let go to drop. You know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, I see. Okay, so his antennas are behind him in the wind, so... But how does that make any sense? He's wearing a helmet. Oh, shit! I have not played this minigame once where I didn't crash into something. We're there.
I have arrived! And just in time, too. My jetpack ran out of fuel.
I like how subtly he says that. So yeah, this is like probably the only time we go to another area in the
Ah, Neptune's castle. Why don't I have a castle, you may very well ask? Sadly, that question lacks a satisfactory answer. Anyway, let's get down to business.
So anyway.
Ah, the telltale signs of civil unrest. Glorious.
Rebellion. Neptune is a baldy. I am not. My hair is just thinning.
Yuck! The sea is dirty, dirty sea. I'd better not. They probably wouldn't be very friendly, and their boots look heavy.
So, we're gonna go into the stables.
Yuck! The sea is dirty, dirty sea.
Those are jellyfish.
Yeah, seahorses.
Smelly beasts.
It's a stinky seahorseshoe. Seahorses don't even have feet. What genius thought of these?
Makes a good point. Why the heck would you need a seahorse?
Speak,
shoes?
Whistling!
Did I just hear something?
Yes, down here! Answer me before I destroy you!
I could have sworn I heard something, but I guess it was just the gotcha tootin' wind.
Lost. Oh well, I doubt she would have had anything interesting to say anyway.
Oh god. Oh yeah, cause oh no, the bugs are in front of them. Debris? Is that what you call horse poop? Look how that guy's eyes are just.
You wouldn't need a battering ram to break these down. A battering worm would do just fine.
I finally, after years, I finally get the joke. Because I know what a battering ram is. You use it to break down doors. They had it in ancient times too. A battering, he's a worm, so yeah, you get
It's
it.
an image of a book. I guess that's so people who can't read have no trouble finding the library.
Oh god, Plankton's show.
Candles. They probably save a lot of electricity that way. I'll have to look into implementing a similar scheme at the Chum Bucket. A penny saved is a penny added to the Plankton Fund for total global control. That is quite possibly the coolest thing I've ever seen.
He's so similar to how Spongebob talks.
You have got to be kidding. Pretty vain to have a portrait of yourself up in your own library. I think I like this guy.
For some reason, you don't see King Neptune's face in the game. Now, this game was made by Nick Games, and I guess they pretty much own all the copyright stuff from Nickelodeon. Well, it makes sense. Because, you know, they're called Nick Games for a reason. So there's no way his face could be copyrighted. It's probably just an ongoing joke to not show his face in the game. I don't know. I don't get it. That's what I don't get. How come he shows everyone else's face, but not his? King Neptune, anyway.
Hello, clown.
What? Who's there?
Down here.
Yikes! Sea lice! Please don't bite me!
I am not a louse, and I would never bite you. I don't know where you've been.
I knew we needed to get the castle tinted.
Listen, Toady, I need information.
What do you want from me?
I'm trying to get into the throne room. I have important business with King Neptune. Now, how would I do that?
You probably want to bite him.
I assure you I do not.
The doors to the throne room are electric. There's a button on the side that slides them open. I call it the electric slide button.
I can't reach it.
Guess you're going to have to bite someone else then.
Can you help me open the doors?
I'm not opening the doors for a louse.
For the last time, I am not a louse.
Well, I'm not opening the doors for you anyway. There's a nail sticking out of the wood next to the button, and my hat always gets caught on it. I'm not risking my 30/70 cotton blend for anybody, especially a louse.
A nail, huh? You're a jester, right? Do something funny.
How about this?
Wow, limber. So, how do you like your job?
It's all right, I guess. but I don't like living in this castle. It's really gone downhill lately. I mean, look at this carpet. There's a loose thread right there. It's embarrassing.
See, everything...
I've gotta go.
You can say that again.
Yeah, everything he says is basically a hint. Well, most of the stuff he says. See, look, you can take it.
It might be a thread to some, but to me it is a coil of the strongest rope.
Like a whip. One thing I noticed is that when Plankton takes over Bikini Bottom, he kind of turns it into the apocalyptic land. Well, not really. He turns it into his own utopia. Same thing what happens with Bikini Bottom in the second movie. Like, oh yeah,
Aha! It's a stinky sea horseshoe with a thread tied to it. Genius, I tell you.
One thing I should tell you is that there's lots of references. Well, not lots, but a good amount of references to the previous movie and to the episodes. Not the new episodes either. The old episodes, the ones I grew up with. See, they know the old episodes are better than the new episodes. They know. Why else would they use the references from the old movie, you know, so instead of just making it from the new episodes? Well, I guess it's not as popular as it was. And everyone's seen the old episodes, so yeah.
I better not. It would probably throw me out. I can't get up the stairs, and I wouldn't want to anyway. We are here to get Neptune's Crown. Let's try to focus, shall we? I can't go down there. The stairs are too big.
So upstairs is Mindy's room, and downstairs is the dungeon. How do I know that? You'll find out later. So now let's throw the seahorse tied to a nail. I mean, the seahorse tied to the thread.
Mind over matter once again. Each victory is sweeter than the last.
This is easy, but this is candy for me because it's so sweet flavors.
Aha! Once again, my genius silences the pundits.
Yeah, I realized that was a horrible pun joke. Now let's walk to the throne. We're almost there. There's one thing we have to do left.
You have got to be kidding.
Well, we can't go there, so let's walk to the pedestal.
Aha! The crown is mine! Mr. Krabs, prepare to meet thy doom!
Yeah! We got the crown. Now we can cause the plot for the first movie.
So Plankton steals Neptune's crown, sending Neptune into a rage that pervades the entire ocean. Meanwhile, back at the Krusty Krab, things have not gone well for Spongebob. It seems Monsieur Krabs has seen fit to make Squidward manager instead of him. You see, Mr. Krabs thinks Spongebob is still just a kid. But Spongebob, being a creature of great fortitude, takes the news extremely well. After an embarrassing evening at Goofy Goobers, Spongebob returns to the Krusty Krab the next morning, only to find King Neptune has frozen Monsieur Krabs. He believes that Mr. Krabs has stolen his crown and will fry him to a crisp if the crown is not returned in 5 days. Neptune's daughter, Mindy, tries to change his mind, but Neptune is as stubborn as he is mighty. Spongebob, in a fit of heroics, vows to save Mr. Krabs and show everyone once and for all that he is a man, not a kid. So help him retrieve the crown. It is in Shell City, a mystical place far, far away. Find some means of transportation and get going.
Okay.
There's actually 2 mistakes that they made with that cutscene. First off, Mindy doesn't bribe her daughter with coins. How could she? He's rich. He's beyond rich. He pays her allowance.
I better get to the Pattymobile, quick! That's the only way I'll be able to reach Shell City in time to save Mr. Krabs!
And second, it's not 5 days. It's actually 6 days. Patrick, the only time 5 days is mentioned in the movie when Patrick is like 5 and they're like, Patrick, shush. But no, here's the thing. Since Mr. Krabs choking Patrick, yes, I did say that. You don't, Miss Plank. Oh, King Neptune, that's here. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me save the game. Yes, overwrite. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you stick around for the next part. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!